Hi guys, welcome back to Plants and Poodles. It's me, James. Athena is still on the chair. We've just finished recording the Is It Safe for Pets video. Buddy is still in his bed over there as well. As I've said previously, it's very warm. We have fans on and she's living her best life, looking chill. Yeah, not doing well today. She is chill. Chill out. But yes, just reconnect you now. I was doing some planty pottering around and I found a plant that needed a little bit of attention. So I've watered it. It's actually George's dark no ID. I had one and it was doing really well and George's really wasn't. And then mine just tanked it. So I was looking at George's, I was thinking, oh, maybe you need a bit of watering. But look at the size of the leaf compared to the size of the pot it is in a TARDIS cup. Look at the roots. Roots for days. I have just trimmed 2 roots off because they were a little bit rotty. But it definitely, I mean, look at the roots in that pot. Needs a pot upgrade. So I thought we'd do that.
Nobody knows me like you do. You just read my mind. Nobody gets me.
Well, how are you? It's very warm today. It's meant to get warmer over the week. So I took today off work because it's the cooler of the few days this week, and work's got a great aircon system. Quite often where people whinge it's too cold. So I thought, I'll take it off. I've got plenty of stuff to be doing and I can spend the day with my poodles. I'm going to have to destroy the pot. Oh, that just shot the root off anyway. Okay. A little bit of root loss ain't the end of the world. It encourages new root growth anyway. Oh, there was no root loss. Oh, okay. Let's take that off. Look at them roots. And it was in that tiny, tiny pot. I'm giving it a big upgrade, but it will manage it very, very easily. So, yes, that is what we shall do. I need to order some more soil because this is the last that I have. Alright, Coco Pop. How are you all? What are you up to? What are our plants doing? How are they doing in the heat? How are you keeping in the heat? Everything dials up a couple of notches when it gets warm because obviously our plants dry out a lot faster, but you also get a lot of growth, which is always wonderful to have. Oh, no catch pot for it. Oh. We shall cross that bridge at another date. I didn't realise you couldn't see any of that. I'm not unpotting it so I can repot it for you so you can see. All potted up. I'm really sorry, I thought that you could see that. Do I have another plant in the women's pot? Not currently, that I can see. So fingers crossed that gives it a little bit more of a head start. I have got some exciting news. I'll show you in a second. Let me just water this one. One thing that is very exciting, this is the longest leaf on my palette. This is its newest leaf. Still hardly off, it's not even inflated fully yet. It's going to be a monster. So Athena has had to have her bed slid over slightly so she wasn't directly underneath it. She looked at me. She's in front of the toilet, she's not bothered, she gets looked at more if anything. Well yeah, I have got some exciting things to show you. Let me water this in. I wonder if that'll work. Oh, beauty. Just kind of, maybe. Not at all. That'll do. Because I need to catch the water. Will it do? Will it do? Will it do? Will it do? That'll do. Oh. That'll do it. That'll do it grand. So, let's put this back. That's all I need. This cabinet. So yeah, that's the dark. No idea. We've no idea what it is. Not wonky though. So I have got some little seedlings. I'm going to say some. I mean, not shed loads. So Beth from Anthea Oasis, she's on Facebook. Go check her out. Messaged me saying, "Do I want some seeds?" She knows I like growing seeds, and I was like, "Yeah." Give me some. So these are Bessier Aff, cross with Forgetii, cross with Papillamia, Pappy, Guna Yala. She sent me a few. She sent me loads. So I'm so chuffed. And there's one in this little one here. And they're growing so well, all of them. So that's 12. $24. That one doesn't look very happy. Why are you not happy? Not pesty. It's just acclimatising. So that's 24. There is 2 in this one, but that's 30. And then I also have, so the one single one that I showed you with the Zent cup was a black anaconda crossed with a Bessier Aff Pappy. So those are these 6. Then this one is a Carla RA8 crossed with a Carla District crossed with a RA4. And this one, this blue one, I don't like that. Is a dark and handsome crossed with a Carla Scott. I don't like that. At all. Not at all, people. We don't like that one. Dark and handsome, red velvet cake crossed with a Carla Scott. It's just a little bit watery. Let's do that, so I know what it is. So I have a lot of seeds. So hoping that they eventuate. They seem to be doing alright now, which I'm really chuffed with. Yes, so I have some more on the way. 5 seeds. I have something on the way. I lost all the bottoms, you know, the little catch trays. I lost them all, so these are just mushroom trays. Honestly, anything's a cash pot if you need it. Enough. I wanted to show you as well the red tiger. Not everything is fun and games. So yeah, that was what George bought me for my birthday. Look at its newest leaf. Isn't she pretty? So I'm thrilled with that one. It's just currently in moss. Moss with excuse me, a layer of leca and words. Pon. Leca and pon in bottom. But it's doing great. Got some really good growth in here actually. This one's throwing out a new leaf. So this one is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. This one dries out really quick. So this is the Carla Brielle red crystal. Brielle crossed with a red crystal crossed with a Carla. This is its newest leaf that it's given me. Nice and big. It's got a new one coming in. But yeah, when I say that they start off small, these leaves, I'm talking like they start off small. And then they get to this size. This one's alright now. One thing I did want to do. I've got a plant, but I don't know if it's anymore. I don't know if it's still with us, basically. I gave it a chance and chucked it in a pot, a big pot. So I want you to have a look, and I wanted you to have a look with me. It is an anthurium, I can't remember which one, but it is an anthurium, so bear with while I reach over for it. What do you think of my t-shirt, by the way? Well, my very good friends Fiona bought me this for my birthday. So, look at that. So it's not a small anthurium, it's not a small root system. I just want to see if it's still alive, because I was going to bin it, and then when I shook out all its soil, the roots were really healthy and it had growth points. The roots are still really healthy. I remember the reason I put it in this size of a pot. Those roots are fine. That one's a little bit rotty. That very one. So I don't understand why it's not doing anything for me. Just that tiny bit. Which is fine. But yeah, when I was looking, it had an activated growth point, which no longer appears to be with us. So I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to chop it or what. Right, chop this bit off maybe, see if it activates further down. Because it's sat in that window, in that basket for a year and a half, 2 years now. Just like this, and I'm kind of over it. You can see it's been chopped a few times before. It's been chopped there, it's been chopped there, been chopped there, and it's reshot and reshot and reshot. And there is a growth point here, which isn't doing anything. But yeah, all the roots are like really, really white and healthy roots. New root growth. Just doesn't really want to do anything. It's taking a sabbatical. It's on hiatus. Let's bury it back. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I think it was a Bessie. Or was it a Clary? Was this my Clary? So I did chop my big Clarinervium up. This was my Clary. Which will explain why it's not doing very much. Because they can take a while. Like I say, its roots are happy, it's still getting energy, it's still holding on, so I'll bury it a bit deeper maybe. It's just taking up shelf space that could be used by another plant. But to be fair, it's only getting natural light from the window, it's not under a light. And I did think that window was this window was rather dark, but it's not, because everything, instead of facing these lights here, which I thought they would, everything's turning round the pole to look out the window. So I've either got really nosy plants, or the window is giving more light than I first thought. So my God. This is the baby part of the Clarinarium. It was an offshoot of it. It's got a little inflow. Oh shit, just pulled that, don't pull that. What are you? Are you a leaf or an inflow? What are you? So that's the baby version of it with its spider mite leaf. Yay. Yeah, that's got spider mites. Let's mix up some stuff for spider mites while we're here. Bear with me. Ooh. That means most likely. I know my bakery hasn't got them. And we're going to check on here for spider mites. So, for those of you that are interested, this is what I use. It's called Eco Worm Clean and Guard Potassium Soap Concentrate, a chemical-free way to protect plants and clean your garden. Help prevent and combat red spider mite, aphid, whitefly and other pests. Safe for flowering and edible plants, perfect for cleaning, gardening tools, pots, greenhouses and for other surfaces. Warm water. Barbering brush. And this is all I do. Turn you down. Literally just stir it up in there. And use it. And then just rub it on the plant. Be gentle because she's still a princess, but make sure you get everywhere. Because them little buggers do. This isn't systemic, so it doesn't get into the plant, so you do need to repeat treat should you have the problem still. And there's that. Kill the buggers straight away. Yeah, you do need to repeat treat maybe. Doesn't really cause me any issues. I quite enjoy doing it. It's quite therapeutic, giving your plants a bit of a spa day. But obviously it gives them potassium, so it's really good for them as well. When you only have 2 leaves also, it's not too bad. When you've got Harry, it becomes a little bit more difficult. God. Spider plant's fine. Oh, that doesn't even belong there. This one's like a silver blush. You're overheated. You abandoned me and left me because you're overheated. Apologies for that. This one is a silver blush, which was bought from Sainsbury's, which is like Walmart if you're in America. That new emergent, she's so lovely. So I've just washed her down because I thought, whilst I'm waiting for you to come back. Bakery's okay, I know the bakery's okay because I've had her out. This one, love this one. Look at its newest leaf. Beautiful. This is the Anthurium Cuyabeno Cuyabeno Soul crossed with a Doc Block F2. I haven't seen spider mites on it, but that does not mean it doesn't deserve a spa day, because these are all over by the feathery wonder, our cocoa. They do get absolutely covered in cocoa feathers, because cocoa has a tendency, when he has a mood, a little hissy fit, he flaps. Which then obviously prohibits the amount of light that gets into the actual leaf because it's covered. Oh, it's getting in. Because it's covered in cack basically. So yes, this leaf's still hard enough, so I'm being extra gentle. Like I say, the potassium is actually really good for the plant. Makes it nice and pretty and shiny. Ooh, that's a little bit wet still. Oh, it's alright, I've got reservoir. It's fine. So that's that one. Then we have the Villanarum. Again, this is from Sainsbury's. It's not a happy bunny. It's never been happy. It's never looked happy. It's got a new leaf coming. It's got good roots. It has got good roots. One of you lovely lot told me that it was a Villanarum because of the triangular shaped petioles. Which I thought, I just don't expect to get a Villanarum at Sainsbury's for £8. Apparently nowadays you can. barely any leaf left. I must admit the staff at Sainsbury's, as much as they may try, they don't do the best job at plant care. It's got a new leaf coming, so it's okay. Oh yeah. And it came with the pot. So it was the plant and the pot. It had to be, I did upset it a little bit because it was in a plug. As so many plants are these days. This one's George's. It's just got enormous snagging. She's dry. Covered in cocoa feathers. This is the Farmatic, I believe. If not, George will put them in up here. We did have a really, really big one, the other Farmatic. It was huge, absolutely massive. And we put it outside because it got absolutely infested with spider mites. And then we had a really freak frost, and we forgot about it. Oh, where were we? I can't remember. We might have been away. And we weren't forecast frost, but why did we get it? And it wasn't outside, it was in the porch, so it was covered. But it froze. So this is what I mean by slightly more difficult when you have a lot more leaves because you have to do all of the leaves. But again, it's therapeutic. It's therapeutic because you don't have to worry about your plants because you know that they're not going to have bugs by the time you're finished. And this stuff does work on everything. Obviously thrips do get into the leaves. So repeat with thrips, but spider mites, if you have them actively on the plant, kill them. They won't be there any longer. Oh, my Cupria Red Secret. That was the first one. So while I was doing planty stuff before I started filming, I got my Alocasia Cupria Red Secret and noticed that it wasn't looking its happiest. And lo and behold, I thought she had thrips actually, but she just had loads of spider mites, which is probably because we've had all the windows and doors open. But to be fair, I've never had spider mites massively on that plant because all my alocasias are generally over there. There's very few alocasias over here. In fact, my Cupria is the only one now. But yeah, riddled. So she's been preventated and thrown outside. Not thrown. She's been placed nicely outside. Do remember when you're doing this, if your leaves are wet, do not put them back into your lights. Do not put them in direct sunlight because it will just scorch them. So just make sure that they dry off first. We don't actually get any direct sunlight into this window. It looks really bright on camera, but I promise you it's not. There's not a single bit of sunlight out there at the moment, and it doesn't shine through this window at all, because it kind of comes over the house and that way, and there's houses over here which block it. And we're in midsummer at the moment. It was summer solstice yesterday, so it's the highest it's ever going to get. It starts getting lower now, obviously, in the sky, and then we'll get even less. Don't forget your stems as well, because these little buggers live on everything. Yeah, this doesn't have spider mites, it's just dusty. And what I tend to do is paint my hands as well, so that when you're holding the plant, you're actually putting the solution on the underside, because you're pressing it. If you paint it onto your hand, obviously your hand's covered in the solution. It's actually covered the underside like that leaf, so just a nifty little trick. But yes, that's that one. I'm sure it's a format film. If it's not, as I say, George will connect. I think there's 3 plants in this pot. 4? 1, 2, 3. No, 5. There's 5 plants in this pot. Which is juice. That's that one. And that's all of them. So I'm paranoid that this is going to overheat again. Oh, I'll do this one. This one is the Anthurium papi cross with the Sericampense. It was an Ecogenera rehab. I've not had a new leaf off it as of yet. This is its newest leaf. It's got triangular petioles that are kind of ruffled. This is the shape. But yeah, it's not done anything as yet. We live in hope. We live in hope. Like I say, a bit of a potassium spa day doesn't do anyone harm. So when I say that I paint my hand and it paints the underside of the plant, it really does coat the underside of the plant when you paint onto it. You paint your hand, hold your leaf. I can't do you down because hands are now painted. But yeah, hold your leaf and paint your leaf onto your hand. That's that one. I watered that one yesterday. And this works with thrips as well as thrips, mealybugs, hate mealybugs, and spider mites. So if you have any of the above, mealybugs are easier to kill with isopropyl alcohol. It kills them on contact. So if you have mealies with isopropyl alcohol, it's easier. Right. And you can see. This one is another Ecogenera Rehab. This is the Crystal Flash. So, paint the hand, hold the leaf, hold the leaf, and then the leaf underneath is totally covered. Like I say, this is another rehab. It leaves your skin really soft as well. It's not really done anything. I've only had it a couple of months. It's not under a grow light, it's on them shelves. Again, can't see any active spider mites on it, but it's got a new growth point. I can't show you that. It's all that dirtiness. I'm not going to show you because it's absolutely. Let me tuck that underneath it. Let me tuck its name badge. But I don't know because it's quite dark. You see it? You look focus? Yeah. Tiny bit. Tiny leaf. So fingers crossed it does something. Oh. She's still asleep. She's still fast asleep. Look at the level of chill. Hi, Princess. People want to see you. No. We're not in the mood for peopling. We're not in the mood for peopling. Yes, completely pet safe as well. So, if you do have spider mites, I highly recommend that stuff. Like I say, it gives you a chance to actually get in there down and dirty with your plants and give them a really good look over whilst you're doing the tidying. One thing that I said wasn't doing anything for me is actually doing something for me. This is that I can't remember what it was called now. It's a part of the grape family. Cute, I like it. It's really square. It's really bizarre. Yeah, happy that that's doing something. But on that note, I'm going to go and let this cool down because it's red hot in my hand. And I shall see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like, getting blown out by the sun there. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, all them good things. And I'll see you next week. There will be more poodling. It's actually a week grooming now. So there will be more poodling, there will be more plants. And yeah, see you later. Bye.
Nobody knows.